What is up, everybody on YouTube? Side Hustle Pro here. You professional side hustler. Sold some things and I'm going to share them with you. Some things to look out for, some things that I sold, my mental process of why I picked them, roughly how long they took to sell, and just whatever. Excuse me. This is just like free flowing thought video here, right? I did write some stuff down though, but anything else that I say can probably be held or used against me in the court of law, right? Because it's not planned. I'm just going with it. Anyway, I had a pretty good weekend. A lot better than last weekend. Last weekend sucked. Actually, all of last week sucked. I think I sold like 3 things. This week, I sold 10 things over the weekend, right? So, not horrible, but it's better than 3, okay? Well, not excellent, but it's better than 3. So not bad. So let's go over some of the stuff that we sold. All right, I'm going to share with you 5 things. First of all, got this Brooks Brothers shirt. Now, what I've been doing with my listing, I've been trying to get. Okay, my goal is to get everything listed, right? And then when I buy new stuff, process it, you know, and then go out and buy more, and then process it, and eventually I always end up buying more than I do processing, which I think a lot of us struggle with. You know, that's why people get the death piles. Mine's not that bad. I got about 60 things to get listed, which some of you do that in a day, but for me, I work, I teach high school full time and still have about 15 hours of lawn care that I do on the weekends. So this is sort of stressing me out to get this crap listed, really. But what I'm trying to do is get everything listed to where I can streamline it. Like, I got about 15 Ralph Lauren polo shirts right now that I have to steam, get them looking good, and then I'll take pictures of them, and then I'll list them, and they'll go pretty quick, right? Because if it's like a Ralph Lauren classic fit polo, bam, list it, and then relist similar, change the title, change the sizes, and then relist similar, and then it goes pretty quick like that. I just recently, this week, got all of my blazers listed, right? I think I had about 14 blazers, and I got them all listed, right? So yay me. Anyway, first item, Brooks Brothers. I said all that to say this. I just listed a bunch of Brooks Brothers shirts. I probably listed about 20 of them, right, last week. So I did sell 1. This is the lower end line Brooks Brothers 346. It's a nice, it's like a blue with like a brown plaid pattern. It's pretty nice. It is a slim fit non-iron. Again, when you're looking for Brooks Brothers, if it's not a non-iron, I don't even mess with it. It's gonna take forever to sell, most likely. Which I don't blame them. I hate ironing, so all of my shirts would be non-iron. Anyway, it's a medium 15.5 and 2/3. And yeah, had this, sold it for $19.79, paid $5 for it. It's gonna cost me about $4 shipped. Leaves me with an $8.29 profit, roughly. Okay, this weekend I was tired of not having a lot of sales. I ran a 10% off on everything, so this was one of the things that got the 10% off. So $19.79 is the shipped price, and I'm experimenting with free shipping. So this actually was $19.79 free shipping. So altogether, spend $5, make about $8. Right, not bad. Okay, here's one that's sort of interesting. It's a Five Brother. Never sold anything by Five Brother before. I don't know if it's like an older brand or what. I've seen some of these out, and every time I've seen them, they're always like torn up. I think they're like outside kind of work shirts, like lumberjack type deals. Like, I don't know, but it's real heavy. And the reason I picked it up is because it was brand new. I have no idea how to say this word. I think it's chamois, but it could be like chamois or something. So if anybody knows how to pronounce that, let me know. But it's 100% cotton, heavy cloth, got the little sticker on there. And however you say this, chamois or chamois or whatever, however you say that, what it means is it's the style of shirt. So it's this button up and it's got these 2 pockets like right here. At least that's what I gather, because everything I've ever had that says that has these 2 pockets. So, you know, I'm just putting 2 and 2 together here. Anyway, this sold in a day. I listed it, and then it sold like the next day. Altogether, including shipping, so this was $28.64 shipped is what I sold this for. I paid $5 for it. It is heavy, so I'm going to put it in a flat rate padded mailer. I'm going to say $7 for shipping. Honestly, it's like $6.50 or something. But I'm going to make $13.15. So paid $5 for it. After it's all said and done, I'm going to make 13 bucks. So spend 5, make 13. Now, here's an interesting find. I did sell. Well, I picked up 3 of these. All right, so I picked up 2 packs of this. This is just 1 pack. I have the other pack. I actually sold the other single pack, but I'm not sharing that with you. I'm going to show you the set that I sold. Anyway, this is an Epson black twin pack, right there, and this is the color. All right. I picked these up on sale at Walgreens, which I actually found quite a few things that day, and one of them was like a thing where I don't know where you put it or what you do with it, but it's supposed to tell you what sex your baby is. You probably pee on it or something. Anyway, I sold it for 30 bucks. It sold pretty quick. These have only sat for about a week or so. I paid $3 each for them. I was just sort of experimenting with them a little bit, so I listed one black one single, and then I listed these 2 together as the lot. All of it sold, but the lot here I got $26.99 for shipped. I paid $6. I'm gonna guess it's gonna cost me about $5 to send out, so $12.68 roughly. So spend 6, make $12.68. Now the interesting thing about these is I actually scanned them. Anything with a barcode app, anything with a barcode, I always scan with like the Amazon seller app. I've got like I've got some like FBA scan that uses a database. I mainly use that for books, and then I think it's called Scoutify too. It's the one you get from Inventory Lab. But I just use the Amazon seller app a lot of times for a quick check, because if it can't read the barcode, it does like an image recognition thing. Sometimes clearance tags are over the barcodes. So anyway, I use the Amazon seller app, and these were selling for quite a bit on Amazon. All right, so I bought them, even though I can't sell them on Amazon. Right? They're restricted for me on Amazon for some reason. Don't know why, but it says you cannot sell this in new condition. So went to eBay, and eBay they were selling for a little bit less, which is pretty typical, but not bad. I still made a profit. So sometimes I do that. I'll use the Amazon app just because it'll give you a general idea if it has any value, and then if I am restricted, like I freaking am on almost everything on Amazon, then I'll sell it on eBay. So that is a lot there. Sold another pair of these Levi's. Now, if you watched my last video, and I know that at least like 200 people did, so if you are watching this one too, then you're in the loop. If not, then you're just not in the loop, right? So these Levi 501s, 32, 34s. They are shrink to fit. They're new with tags, and here's how much I paid for it: $12 at the Maxi Max, the TJ Maxx. Right, I bought 9 of these things. And I was a little leery about doing it. I'm trying to expand my sourcing, like where I get my stuff from, and so instead of thrift stores and garage sales and stuff like that, I'm trying to go to some of the liquidation stores: TJ Maxx, Marshall, Burlington Coat Factory, etc. And I actually like it. I'm actually doing, I don't want to say I'm doing fairly well, but I mean, I've bought some stuff there and sold it. And it's usually new with tags. You gotta watch out to make sure they're not like irregular, because sometimes they get like irregular pairs. But yeah, doing good so far. I got them all listed. I listed all 9 of them, and I was sort of skeptical because whatever 9 times 12 is, $100 and something. I had in these things, and I was like, man, I hope these sell fairly quick so I get that money back. But I figured, you know what? I mean, you gotta take a risk sometime, okay? So last week I think I sold a pair for like 37 bucks shipped, which is they're going between like 30 and 40. These I sold on my 10% off sale. So this is about 1 a week so far for me. The 10% off marked it down to $31.50 shipped. I paid $12 for it. I'm gonna fit them into a padded flat rate. So gonna cost me about $6.50. So I just put 7. So I'm gonna make about $8.69. So about $9. So spend 12, make 9. Not you know, not too bad. You know, I'd rather sell them for 37, but my sale is gonna end this weekend. And by the way, I am gonna take this tag off. I just realized that it was on there. So get rid of that. Now the last thing I'm going to say, this is something brand new for me that I thought was pretty cool. I was watching Hustler Hacks with Glenn, and he does a lot of like TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Ross, which there's no Ross around. The closest Ross to me is like 2 hours away. So maybe an all-day trip one day I'll go and check them out. But he picked up some of these, and I found a pair. They are the Mercurial Vapors. The purple, and evidently the purple is like a highly sought after color, I guess. They're super lightweight. They're cleats, and I paid $17 for them. Now a lot of them were selling between like, honestly, a lot of them are selling at like $50 shipped. Some of them were like $65. A couple of them are $70. I think because, you know, the season for, I think they're soccer cleats, but the season for anything with cleats is winding down here. So I picked these up. I listed them just like a couple hours ago. I listed these and I sold them like 5 minutes after they listed, right, for $48.99 shipped. Now that's not horrible, but what happened was I had originally listed them for like $54.99 with free shipping, and I said, well, maybe somebody in California might buy them or something, which costs like $4 more for me to ship out. So I'll change the price, and then I'll just add calculated shipping. So I brought it down to $48.99 with calculated shipping. And when I did that, I never unclicked the free shipping, right? So when like 5 minutes after I listed them, they sold, which still isn't too bad, right? I sold them for $48.99, paid $17. I'm guessing about $8 to ship, and that's being pretty over the top. They actually might cost like $6 or $7. And so I'm gonna make about $18. So spend 17, make 18. So just about double your money. And like I said, they sold within like 5 minutes. So I would like to got that extra money, but you know, hey, it's all about today's money, right? I could have listed them at the other price that I had, and they could have sat for a month. So who knows? I'll take what I can get when I can get it, right? But I did only find one pair of these. So, but it has me thinking though. I might make an extra trip down to like a Marshalls or something this week. Try to find some more, right? So there it is. Those are the 5 things that I wanted to share with you. Total altogether was $61.04 that I profited, and that's about $12.20 an item. I like to make at least about $10 an item, you know. So unless it's like a higher item, if I'm spending, I'm not going to spend like $80 on something, you know, to make 10. But if I'm not spending that much, I like to make about $10 an item. So that's right around where I'd like to be at. So yeah, that's it. Those are some things that I sold, some things that you can look out for. If you got any questions, go ahead and leave them down below. Any comments, leave them below. Hit the thumbs up button, which means that you liked the video. And even if you didn't like the video, you can still hit the thumbs up video, because let's just face it, jerks are people that hit the thumbs down video, right? They're like the people that live in Ohio but root for Michigan just because they like to be jerks. Those are the thumbs down people. So don't be a thumbs down person. Be a thumbs up person. Leave a comment. And thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next video.